This video is brought to you by Kizer Knives.
Hey, what's up everyone? Tim here from Everyday Tactical Vids. Today we're looking at another knife from Kizer. This is the Rattler. Let's take it out of the box and see what we have. So here's your box, and I would say for all the Kizer knives I've seen so far, their packaging is quite good. Now, their more budget line versus their higher end line, you're going to see a little bit kind of additional effort put into the higher end line, which the Rattler is one of those knives. So let me show you here. It comes in this camouflage pouch with a zipper there, so you can store it. It also comes with a little information from Kizer, and then they're going to include a Kizer cleaning cloth as well. See if you can see that. There it says Kizer right there on it. So yeah, a little bit of extra care from Kizer when they send you a higher end knife. I'll just show you what the inside of the pouch looks like. So you've got a storage compartment there and a storage compartment there. And then here is the Rattler. So this is a flipper design. Cool looking knife. I gotta be honest with you, when I took this out of the box this morning, it's been in storage waiting for a review from me. I was like, yeah, I'll do the Rattler last because it was on the list of things. It was, you know, the least favorite of the ones I wanted to review. But now I'm looking at it, I'm like, that's why I asked for this one to review, because I think it's a very cool looking knife. So let me readjust the camera. We'll take it down to the desktop so you can see some close-ups of the knife. So here's a look at the knife. This is the KI4470A2, and basically you have two different versions of this. The 4470 without the A2 at the end is just a titanium handle. This has a slightly green tinge to the titanium handle. So just to let you know the difference between those two different models. So your blade length is 3.625 inches. Your blade steel, S35VN. They're calling it a drop point. Definitely got some recurve in there as well. Hollow ground. It is a satin finish. Your handle length 4.5 inches. Your weight is 4.18 ounces. It is going to be a tip-up carry. You can have the clip for both right-handed and left-handed carry. It is a flipper, and it's also a frame lock as well. So something cool to tell you is right now, which is the 21st of December 2018, this is on sale over at Blade HQ, reduced from $256 down to $115. So my sense is they're probably trying to clear out a bunch of stuff before Kizer puts out new knives in the new year. So $115 for S35VN steel. If you like this style and this design, this is the time to jump in and make your purchase. Let me do a quick end-to-end here so you can see it. You can see the Kizer logo there. You can see S35VN and the number for the model. Nice little emphasis on the pivot there. Just little additions that they make here. Cool texture there on the handle. I really like that. They could have probably made this just all smooth, but I think that adds a little flavor to it. There's a spot for your clip if you want to switch to the other side. There's your blade. Frame lock, as I mentioned. There's your pocket clip. There's a look through there. Lockup is good. Let me just flip this open so you can see. Lockup is solid. For me, I wouldn't have any concern about this knife. Comfortable in hand. I have large size hands, and I mean, again, for me, I look at this knife and I say everyday carry knife. I'm not using this out in the woods. This is a classy everyday carry knife. Like a lot of the knives I've reviewed recently from Kizer, the Critical, even the Megatherium, I would definitely be inclined to say that was not a utility knife, and it's more just a very cool looking everyday carry knife to do some of those basic cutting tasks. You can see on the back here it says Rattler, and the designer is Kim Ning, N-I-N-G. So yeah, and again, this is the, it's hard to see on camera, even in person. It doesn't have a strong green tinge toward it all, just a little bit. So I like that actually, it's very subtle, but the handle does have a little bit of a green tinge, and it is titanium. Just to remind you about that. Here's what it looks like all closed up. Very compact, smooth. I really like the recurve too. I just think that adds a little something, a little extra flavor to the knife. Let's do a little cutting here on camera. This is obviously just the box, but let me slice this thing up a little bit to show you that it does work. First cut is a little tough just because the box is kind of clunky. So yes, it can definitely cut boxes. All right, so in addition to what you just saw, I've used this for other EDC tasks. I've actually used it for a little bit of work on wood. Like I said, this is not a woods knife for me, but just to show you that it can actually, be used to carve and cut and things like that. Here's a little footage so you can see what that actually looks like. It does the job. The big thing for me, as I've mentioned in other videos, is that, most knives, if they're sharp, if they're good steel, they should cut. But I want to see what's the comfort level as I actually use and carry and hold them. Initial thoughts, I do like the look of it a lot. Now that I've seen it out of the box, I'm like, oh, that's why I asked for this knife to check out and review. I will say that the recurve is probably going to be a little bit of a challenge for some people to sharpen. I generally find using a rod for recurve, a sharpening rod for recurve, is the best way to do it. The good thing about this is that for me, this is like a classy EDC knife. I'm going to use it for some EDC tasks, but I'm not going to be just kind of beating on it throughout the day like a utility knife. So you probably won't have to sharpen it that often, and it's a good solid steel, so it's not going to have to be sharpened as often, as opposed to like a cheaper, softer steel. It's going to have to be sharpened more regularly. And right now, like I said, 115 over at Blade HQ is basically like half off essentially. So over half off, I should say, right? Because 115 doubled is 230. It was 256 originally. So it's a really good deal if you want to head over to Blade HQ and pick one of these up at the time of this video. Alright guys, I'm back here shooting the video. It's actually the day after I just shot the section you saw. I wanted to actually EDC this for a bit longer, but then I thought, well, I want to let you guys know about this sale, again, over at Blade HQ, 115 for the Rattler at this time. So I didn't want to, EDC this for three weeks and then all of a sudden let you know and then have the sale be gone. So that's why we're calling this a first look in the title, because it is a first look. I would normally, use it more often, carry it a little bit longer, and then let you know. But as I was thinking about this knife, I thought about this one right here, which I have in my pocket, which is the Boker Kwaiken. This one I looked on Blade HQ, and I mean, it's definitely a different style, but it's got kind of the same feel to me as far as like it's a classy everyday carry type knife. VG10 for a lot of the Boker Kwaikens I haven't seen. I'm sure there's other steels, but VG10 is probably the most common. The cheapest I saw this for was around 80 bucks, and then it went up, over 150. So just think about, I mean, if you like the Kwaiken, it's a definitely different look, but I guess functionally, classy EDC is where I'd put these two knives. S35VN steel, 115. You can pay 150 for VG10 steel. So unless you're like, I love the Kwaiken style, I want exactly that, here's one that I think competes with it really nicely. So yeah, again, the Rattler, this is a first look, and I've liked it so far. I'll EDC it more. You'll see it in my everyday carry rotation, and you'll see it on Instagram and other social media outlets as well. But want to let you know about it, and it's definitely a winner for me at this point. So thanks for checking out the video, and let's hear your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about it? What do you like about it? What would you change about it? And yeah, let's get that discussion started. So like I said, thanks for checking out the videos here on YouTube. Please subscribe to Everyday Tactical Vids if you haven't done so already. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter. Check us out on Instagram, Tumblr, and Vero as well. More videos coming soon. Take care.